Most people are using Gemini 3 Pro like it's just a smarter Google search, but they are missing the features that actually make it powerful. I've been testing Gemini 3 Pro for the past week, and I found 7 mind-blowing features buried in the interface that most people have no idea exist. And in this video, I'm going to show you all 7, so you can finally utilize the true capabilities of this model. Starting off with feature number 1, we have the Deep Research tool. And this is the specific feature Gemini is using to dominate the current AI market. And I'm going to show you exactly why in just a second. So first, head over to Google Gemini, and once you're in, click on the Tools button right here and select Deep Research. Now you'll notice the interface changes slightly, revealing the new Files and Sources buttons. I'm going to type in this prompt. Research the 5 most discussed AI breakthroughs from the last 90 days. Focus on practical applications for marketers. Include source links, and hit enter. As soon as I do that, it maps out a strategy. It generates a research plan that I can either edit or just approve. It looks good to me, so I'm pressing Start Research. Now it's actively working. This takes about 2 to 3 minutes because it's browsing the web right now, reading dozens of sources and cross-referencing information. And here's what comes back: a multi-page structured report. It found 5 AI breakthroughs with detailed explanations. Each one has practical marketing applications broken down. Every claim includes source links so you can verify. If I tried to do this research manually, I'd spend 3 to 4 hours searching Google, opening articles, reading through them, taking notes, organizing everything, synthesizing findings. Deep Research just automated that entire process in 3 minutes. This is game-changing for competitive intelligence, market research, trend analysis, basically anytime you need structured information from multiple current sources instead of just a quick answer. The second feature I'm going to highlight is actually my personal favorite, and it's Gemini 3 Pro's built-in YouTube analysis tool. For this, let's open a fresh chat. I have a YouTube link here about AI automation. I'm going to paste it directly into the prompt box and type this prompt. Watch this demo and extract every feature mentioned organized by category. Automation, reporting, and integrations. Include timestamps. Now hit enter. Watch this. It isn't just reading the transcript, it is processing the video content to categorize the information structurally. And look at this result. Gemini organized everything by category. Automation features listed here with descriptions. Reporting capabilities broken down here. Integration options listed with exact timestamps. No manual scrubbing through the video and no hunting through transcripts. I love this because the time savings are massive. It turns a 90-minute video into a 30-second summary. Now feature number 3 is the Storybook gem. You can find it right here in the sidebar under Gems, and honestly, it is the most underrated tool on this list. Most people see the name Storybook and scroll past it, assuming it's just for creative writing or kids, but it is actually a really powerful tool for visualizing complex information. Here is how it works. Click on Storybook to open the interface. Now instead of reading a dense 50-page document, I'm going to upload it here. Let's say it's a complex history of the internet or a technical manual. Instead of asking for a standard summary, I'm going to type, visualize this as a storyboard with key chapters, describe the visual for each scene, and hit enter. Watch what happens. It breaks that massive wall of text into distinct, easy-to-digest sections. Each section gets its own illustration and a simplified summary. It effectively turns a boring document into a visual slide deck that you can actually understand at a glance. You can use this to storyboard video ideas, break down lecture notes, or just make dry reading materials actually look good. Moving on to feature number 4, we have video generation powered by the new Veo 3.1 model. This is a massive update because Google has now finally integrated their high-end video model directly into the main Gemini interface. Here is how to access it. In the main chat, just click the tools icon at the bottom, select Create Videos, and you are ready to go. Now the prompt matters here. I want something I can actually use for work. So I'm typing, create a looping video of a modern workspace with a laptop, coffee cup, and notebook. Subtle camera movement, professional lighting, perfect for the website hero section. Hit generate. Veo 3.1 starts processing. Now this takes about 60 to 90 seconds, which feels long, but remember, it isn't searching for a video. It is calculating light physics, reflections, and textures to generate new pixels from scratch. And here's the result. Look at the quality. The camera movement is incredibly smooth, and the lighting on the coffee cup isn't flat, it has genuine depth and reflection. And because we asked for a loop, there is no jarring cut at the end. This is really high quality. You can use this for website hero sections to add movement without distraction, or for social media ads, where video consistently drives higher engagement than static images. That leads us to feature number 5, Workspace extensions. And 9 out of 10 people have no idea this even exists. This is the feature that lets Gemini break out of the chat box and actually access your files. Here's how to enable it. Go to the bottom left of the Gemini interface, click Settings and Help. From the menu, select Connected Apps. Make sure Google Workspace is toggled on. Now let's start a fresh chat, and I'm going to type at Workspace to activate the extension. I'll type this prompt. Search my drive for all marketing campaign reports from Q3. Summarize the key performance metrics and list the total budget spend for each. Hit enter. Watch this. It isn't just scanning file names, it is actually opening the documents, reading the spreadsheets, and understanding the context inside your drive. And look at the result. It instantly pulled the specific data points I needed from that dense report. It found the ROI for the campaign, grabbed the budget breakdown, and synthesized it all into this clean summary table. You just connected the dots across your entire drive that would have taken hours to piece together manually. And it works for Gmail too. You can use the exact same logic with @Gmail to find urgent emails or summarize long threads. It turns your storage into a database you can actually talk to, making it infinitely easier to find exactly what you need. For feature number 6, we need to leave the standard Gemini interface entirely and head over to Google AI Studio. This is Google's experimental developer playground that gives you access to extra features and the full Gemini 3 Pro model. It is also where you will find Gemini's audio generation, and the quality here is legitimately impressive. Once you're in AI Studio, click on the Home tab on the left, and click here to access Gemini's text-to-speech model. First, let's try the single speaker. All you need to do is paste your text. For the style, I'm going to write deep, resonant, professional documentary narrator. And for the text, I'll type, "The era of manual research is ending. Intelligence is no longer about finding information, but synthesizing it," and hit run. Listen to this result.
The era of manual research is ending. Intelligence is no longer about finding information, but synthesizing it.
That doesn't sound like a robot reading text. It captures the micro pauses, the breath, the intonation. It actually sounds like a human recording in a studio, but here's where it gets really good. Let's switch the toggle to multi-speaker mode. I'm going to paste a short FAQ script right here. I'll select 2 distinct voices, one male, one female, and set the style prompt to casual, conversational, like a tech podcast host talking to a guest, and click run. And here's the result.
So a lot of people are asking, does this tool actually understand context, or is it just reading keywords?
That's the big question, right? It's not just looking for keywords anymore.
You've got a genuine back and forth conversation. They react to each other, and the pacing is dynamic. It is definitely more engaging than a wall of text. You can use this to audit your own writing. Listening to the audio instantly reveals awkward phrasing you'd miss just reading silently. Or use it to convert long articles and reports into audio so you can consume them while commuting. Honestly, the possibilities are endless. And finally, feature number 7 is build your ideas. And this is the one that completely changes the game. Until now, we've been using AI to generate content like text, images, and videos. This feature uses AI to generate software. In AI Studio, look for the section called Build. You can find that in the left sidebar. Click that. You'll see a simple text field that says, "Describe your idea." Now you can describe a tool, a dashboard, or a web app in plain English, and Gemini will actually write the code and build the interface for you in real time. Let me show you. I'm going to ask it to build something that would usually take a developer a few hours to code from scratch. I'm typing, "Build a robust mortgage payment calculator." User inputs loan amount, interest rate, and loan term. The tool must show the monthly payment, total interest paid over the life of the loan, and a dynamic year-by-year amortization table. Make the interface clean, modern, and interactive. Hit Build button to enter. Now, watch the magic unfold. It isn't just writing a paragraph about mortgages. It is writing the HTML for the structure, the CSS for the styling, and the JavaScript for the mathematical formulas. It is building a functional application right in front of your eyes. And here's the result. Gemini just gave me a working tool from scratch. Let's test it live. I'll enter a loan amount, $400,000. Interest rate, 6.5%. Term, 30 years. The monthly payment updates right here. The total interest is calculated down to the cent. And look at this, scrolling down, we have the full amortization table, breaking down principal versus interest for every single year. This is a fully functional web tool built from a single text prompt. So basically, if you can describe the logic, you can build the tool. You don't need to know a single line of code. And yes, this is completely free in AI Studio. So now you know exactly how to use Gemini 3 Pro to its full potential. And this changes the dynamic completely. You aren't just using AI to answer questions anymore. You are using it to build research agents, generate software, and automate your entire workflow. If you want to stay ahead of the AI curve, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you never miss a new model release or major feature update. And finally, if you want to use Gemini 3 Pro better than 99% of people, watch this video on the screen right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.